Responding and or replying in a professional manner when it comes to a service that you don't have time for, or is not a good fit, or just not something you offer. So I had a client today ask me about this, and so I thought I'd make a video out of it. They said they actually do kitchens and baths, and asked, they're like, well, sometimes this isn't the right fit for us. We don't do this service. How do I respond to them, letting them know, it's not something I do? What would be the best way to trust that I'm leaving a lasting impression on them and something better, that they don't go out and make a bad review on me? So, good question. I thought, well, at the end of the day, again, it's all about how we feel on the other end of it. So I made a suggestion to always say, appreciating thank you for meeting with me, appreciate your time. You can, if you did, I found great meeting your family, or seeing your place, your kitchen, etc. Whatever it is that you can compliment them on, always start with a good, positive, compliment. Then you can say, I sincerely appreciate your interest in working with us. You might add, at this current moment, I don't have that time to offer, or it's not one of my services I provide. I don't see it to be a good fit right now, period. You could also then add, however, I do have a couple of professional connections I'd like to share with you that might be a good fit for you. Bang. So being able to add this additional value, I trust can leave a positive, lasting, professional manner on you, that there are people they would be very grateful about you and possibly remember you for next time that you might be a good fit for them. Or they now have that positive, lasting impression from you that they would be referring other people to you. So also something you may include is, letting you, if you other people and that they're looking for that could be a fit for them, make sure I trust you've had them as a connection. You don't just throwing somebody from the phone book and throwing out a name and number. But anyways, hey, I have Joe, his website is, include like HTTPS, so they can just click on the link and go directly to Joe's website. Or I have Mary, and her website is this. Because I trust when people give a website, most likely there'll be some kind of contact information. So this gives the potential client that you're not able to work with, is not a good fit, the opportunity to look at their website and see if they are a good fit. And then trust they can click on a message or contact that person if there is some kind of interest. Being able to have 2 or 3 people that you can refer to others and saying it possibly a good fit for us. This way it looks good on you and then for others. That's another reason why I suggest to people, we have to build our professional Rolodex, our professional network. It's if not when we need it, it's when we need people, as well as maybe other people might be looking for their services. One of the analogies I used, I said, both of you have kids, yes. I said, well, have you ever had a babysitter? They're like, yeah. I said, has your babysitter ever canceled, or you never needed a new one? Oh, yeah. So did you call a friend or two and see if their babysitter might have been available? So you might need a backup plan. They're like, yeah. I said, well, same thing. Being able to talk to the resources you have that have the kind of service maybe they have, so you can be each other's referral partners. Oh, I didn't think of that person. That's right, I met them. They could be a great fit. Letting them also know that, hey, if it's not good for me, I can refer you clients. Oh, okay, great. That would be great. Make sure you include them in the email. If you're copying and saying to your potential client that you're not a good fit and you have those 3 resources, maybe you blind copy the other people, letting them know you're also referring them to them. This way they can be prepared that this person might be reaching out to them and who it actually came from, because you never know if that person remembers them, and when they finally take action and say that is the right person, it might be 3 months down the road. But having that blind copy could be a practical benefit for the other person and yourself to make sure who you sent it to. So what are your thoughts on responding in a professional manner if and when it's not an ideal fit, offer a service, and being able to offer this additional value to that potential person who maybe one day may be a potential client. Who knows? You never know. Love to hear feedback, mention your comments and share this video. And of course, look forward to seeing you on the next video.